Paulette Goddard, a name synonymous with Hollywood's golden age, was an actress who left an indelible mark on the film industry. Born in 1910, she rose to fame in the 1930s and 1940s, appearing in numerous classic films such as Modern Times with Charlie Chaplin and The Great Dictator. Goddard's career was marked by her versatility and talent, as she excelled in both comedic and dramatic roles. She was known for her beauty, wit, and charisma, which endeared her to audiences and critics alike. In addition to her work in film, Goddard was also a successful stage actress, appearing in several Broadway productions. She was a strong and independent woman, known for her intelligence and business savvy, who paved the way for future generations of actresses. Throughout her career, Goddard received numerous accolades and nominations for her work, including a nomination for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. Her contributions to the film industry continue to be celebrated and remembered to this day. Paulette Goddard was a famous actress, known for her work in films such as Modern Times and The Great Dictator with Charlie Chaplin. You might have a special memory of watching one of her movies or be familiar with her distinctive voice or style. What's your first memory of seeing Paulette Goddard on screen? Perhaps you recall the first film of hers that you watched or a particular role that stood out to you. We would love to hear about your experiences and memories related to this classic star. There are many interesting and surprising facts about Paulette Goddard's life and career that you might not know. From her humble beginnings as a model to her rise to fame in Hollywood, there's much to discover about this iconic actress. So, keep watching this video to learn more about Paulette Goddard and the many funny, shocking, and sad facts about her life and career. We can't wait to hear about your own memories and experiences related to this classic star, so be sure to share them in the comments below. Paulette Goddard was born in 1910 in New York City to a working-class family. Her father was a traveling salesman, and her mother was a stay-at-home mom. Goddard's childhood was marked by financial struggles, and she had to drop out of school at a young age to help support her family. Goddard's early exposure to the world of entertainment came from her mother, who was a fan of the theater. Goddard often accompanied her mother to Broadway shows, where she developed a love for acting. At the age of 13, Goddard began her career as a fashion model, which led to small roles in films. One of Goddard's earliest mentors was the legendary director and producer Samuel Goldwyn. Goldwyn saw potential in Goddard and cast her in several of his films, including The Ghostbreakers and Second Chorus. Goldwyn also encouraged Goddard to study acting and provided her with opportunities to work with some of the biggest stars of the time, such as Charlie Chaplin and George Burns. Another significant influence on Goddard's career was Charlie Chaplin. Goddard starred in several of Chaplin's films, including Modern Times and The Great Dictator. Chaplin became a mentor to Goddard, teaching her the art of physical comedy and helping her to develop her acting skills. Goddard's upbringing and early experiences shaped her into a versatile and accomplished actress. Her ability to adapt to different roles and work with various directors and actors made her a valuable asset in the world of entertainment. Goddard's contributions to the film industry are still cherished today, and her legacy continues to resonate with audiences around the world. Paulette Goddard was an American actress known for her work in films during the 1930s and 1940s. She began her film career in the late 1920s and quickly gained popularity due to her beauty and acting skills. One of her most well-known films is Modern Times, where she starred alongside Charlie Chaplin. In this comedy, Goddard played a young woman who helps Chaplin's character navigate through modern society. Another must-watch movie is The Women, a comedy drama about the lives and relationships of a group of wealthy women. Goddard played the role of Crystal Allen, a cunning and manipulative woman who causes trouble for the other characters. And so proudly we hail. Goddard portrayed a nurse during World War II. The film was well received and earned several Academy Award nominations. For those new to Goddard's work, The Cat and the Canary is a great place to start. This horror comedy film features Goddard as a young woman who inherits a fortune from a wealthy relative, but must first spend the night in a haunted mansion. Overall, Paulette Goddard's filmography showcases her talent and versatility as an actress. Her performances in these must-watch movies continue to captivate audiences today. Paulette Goddard, born Marion Levy, was a talented actress who discovered her passion for acting at a young age. Raised in New York City, she began her career as a child model and appeared in several Broadway productions. However, it was her role in the 1936 film Modern Times opposite Charlie Chaplin that truly ignited her love for acting. Goddard had always been fascinated by the world of film and theater, but it was her experience working with Chaplin that solidified her desire to become an actress. She was captivated by the creativity and collaboration involved in the filmmaking process and was determined to make a career out of it. After Modern Times, Goddard went on to appear in numerous films throughout the 1930s and 1940s, including The Women, Hold Back the Dawn, and So Proudly We Hail. She was known for her versatility and ability to play a wide range of characters, from comedic roles to dramatic ones. Despite facing many challenges and setbacks throughout her career, including being blacklisted during the Red Scare, Goddard never lost her passion for acting. She continued to work in film and television until her retirement in the 1970s, leaving behind a legacy as a talented and dedicated actress. In conclusion, Paulette Goddard's passion for acting was ignited at a young age and solidified through her experience working with Charlie Chaplin. Despite facing many challenges throughout her career, she never lost her love for the craft and left behind a lasting impact on the film industry. In 1934, Paulette Goddard, aged 24, played the role of a gamin in Modern Times alongside her romantic partner, Sir Charles Chaplin, who was 45 at the time. Their on-screen chemistry was a reflection of their real-life relationship, which had begun in 1932. The world premiere of The Great Dictator took place on October 15, 1940, at two-pack theaters in New York. The event was attended by many luminaries, including Alfred E. Smith, James F. Farley, Franklin D. Roosevelt Jr., Fannie Hurst, Charles Lawton, and Elsa Lanchester. Goddard, who played Hannah in the film, and Chaplin, her co-star and husband, were also present. They watched the movie in a loge at the Capitol with H.G. Wells, Constance Collier, and Tim Durrant, among others. Although Goddard never had any children, she became a stepmother to Chaplin's two sons, Charles Chaplin Jr. and Sidney Chaplin, during their marriage. In his memoirs, My Father, Charlie Chaplin, from 1960, Charles Jr. described her as a lovely, caring, and intelligent woman throughout the book. Paulette Goddard, born Paul and Marion Goddard Lees, was a determined and resilient actress who faced numerous challenges on her path to success. Born into a working-class family, Goddard experienced financial struggles early on. To help her family make ends meet, she began working as a child model and later dropped out of school to pursue a full-time career in show business. Despite her natural talent and striking beauty, Goddard faced skepticism and discrimination in the entertainment industry. She was often told that she was too short and did not have the right look to make it as a leading lady. However, Goddard refused to let these setbacks discourage her. Instead, she used her resourcefulness and determination to find creative solutions to overcome these obstacles. One of the ways Goddard overcame industry skepticism was by taking on a variety of roles and showcasing her versatility as an actress. She appeared in both dramatic and comedic films and even starred in a number of successful Broadway productions. Goddard's ability to adapt and excel in a variety of roles helped her to establish herself as a talented and bankable actress. Another challenge Goddard faced was the lack of support and opportunities for women in the entertainment industry. At the time, many studios were run by men who often favored male actors and excluded women from important roles and decision-making processes. Goddard, however, was not afraid to speak up and advocate for herself and other women in the industry. She used her platform to fight for equal pay and opportunities for women, and even served as the first female president of the Screen Actors Guild. Despite the numerous obstacles she faced, Goddard remained resilient and determined to succeed. She continued to work hard and take on new challenges, and her perseverance paid off. Goddard went on to have a successful career in both film and theater, and her legacy continues to inspire and empower women in the entertainment industry today. In the 1940s, Paulette Goddard developed a fondness for music artist Stan Kenton, amassing a collection of all his albums. Goddard's acting career included notable roles such as Miriam Aarons in The Women and a character known as a gamin in Modern Times. In the NBC TV remake of The Women, Goddard transitioned from playing Miriam to Sylvia, who was originally portrayed by Rosalind Russell. Her character in modern times was fittingly named a gamin, an old-fashioned term for a street urchin or waif, aligning with her character's homeless and motherless state. Goddard's co-stars Mary Boland and Ruth Hussey also appeared in the remake, with Hussey taking on the lead role of Mary. Paulette Goddard's career as an actress was marked by several breakthrough moments. In 1936, she gained recognition for her role in the film Modern Times opposite Charlie Chaplin. Chaplin himself was impressed by Goddard's talent and said, "She's a natural actress and very funny." This film not only brought Goddard critical acclaim, but also solidified her status as a talented comedian. In 1940, Goddard starred in the film The Great Dictator, again with Charlie Chaplin. This film was significant as it was a political satire that criticized Adolf Hitler and Benito Mussolini. Goddard's performance was praised, with critics noting her ability to hold her own against the legendary Chaplin. One of Goddard's most memorable roles was in the 1942 film The Lady Eve, where she played a con artist alongside Henry Fonda. The film was a critical and commercial success, with Goddard's performance being hailed as charming and delightful. Director Preston Sturges said of Goddard, "She has a quality that can't be taught. It's a combination of charm, intelligence, and sex appeal." In 1944, Goddard received her only Academy Award nomination for Best Actress in a leading role for her performance in So Proudly We Hail. The film was based on the true story of a group of Army nurses during World War II. Goddard's portrayal of a tough yet vulnerable nurse was widely praised, with critics noting her ability to convey complex emotions. Throughout her career, Paulette Goddard proved herself to be a versatile and talented actress. Her breakthrough moments in films such as Modern Times, The Great Dictator, The Lady Eve, and So Proudly We Hail solidified her place in Hollywood history as a respected and admired actress. Paulette Goddard was featured in Chesterfield cigarettes advertisements and gained recognition for her role as Hannah in The Great Dictator. Despite the deterioration of her relationship with Sir Charles Chaplin during filming, they remained together until 1942 when they amicably divorced. Chaplin agreed to a generous divorce settlement, marking the end of their sketchy marriage. Later, in 1948, Alexander Korda planned a new version of Carmen starring Goddard, but the project was abandoned when Columbia produced their own version with Rita Hayworth. In the 1960s, Goddard and Chaplin, both living in Switzerland, crossed paths at a cafe and had lunch together, marking their last meeting. These events highlight Goddard's career and personal life, showcasing her talent and resilience in the face of challenges. Paulette Goddard, an accomplished actress, was known for her unique approach to work. She had a natural talent for comedy and drama, often choosing roles that allowed her to showcase both. Goddard's creative process began with a deep understanding of her character's motivation and background. She would spend hours researching and analyzing her role to ensure that she brought authenticity to her performances. One of the things that set Goddard apart from her peers was her ability to adapt to different styles and genres. She could easily switch between screwball comedies and heavy dramas, always delivering a compelling performance. Her versatility was a testament to her talent and hard work. Goddard's personal experiences and worldview were often reflected in her work. She was a strong and independent woman, which was evident in the characters she played. Many of her roles were of women who were not afraid to speak their minds or stand up for themselves. Goddard's feminist views were ahead of her time, and she used her platform as an actress to promote gender equality. Another unique aspect of Goddard's style was her ability to convey emotion through her facial expressions and body language. She was a master of physical comedy and could say more with a look or a gesture than some actors could with pages of dialogue. Her performances were nuanced and layered, inviting viewers to dig deeper and explore the complexities of her characters. Goddard's work has left an indelible mark on the world of cinema. Her contributions continue to be celebrated and studied by film enthusiasts and scholars alike. Her legacy is a testament to her talent, hard work, and dedication to her craft. She was not just an actress, she was a trailblazer who paved the way for future generations of women in Hollywood. Paulette Goddard, born of Jewish descent on her father's side, was a Ziegfeld Follies dancer by the time she was 13 and a divorced woman by the age of 20. In the film The Women, she portrayed Miriam Ahrens, a character very similar to herself, a young, divorced Broadway dancer. Goddard was married 4 times, with her second husband being none other than Charles Chaplin, whom she was married to during the production of The Women, but divorced the following year. Goddard was also friends with Claire Trevor, who spoke fondly of their time together in high school and sorority, mentioning that the young men were gaga over Paulette. Her social circle included many notable figures such as Joan Crawford, Rosalind Russell, Evelyn Keyes, Jinx Falkenberg, Veronica Lake, Anita Loos, Bob Hope, Dolores Hope, Farley Granger, William Powell, Louise Reiner, Erich von Stroheim, Cole Porter, Gypsy Rose Lee, June Havoc, Patricia Rock, Frida Kahlo, Dolores Morin, Irene Mayer Selznick, and Mr. and Mistress Ronald Reagan. These relationships highlight Goddard's outgoing and charismatic personality, which made her a beloved figure in Hollywood. Despite the challenges she faced in her personal life, including multiple divorces, Goddard's career and friendships remained a testament to her enduring spirit. Paulette Goddard was a significant figure in the golden age of Hollywood. She starred in numerous films during the 1930s and 1940s, including Modern Times with Charlie Chaplin. Goddard's impact can be seen in her versatile acting style and glamorous image, which influenced trends and techniques in both acting and fashion. Critics and film historians have noted Goddard's ability to hold her own against leading men like Chaplin and Gary Cooper. Her performances were often praised for their energy, wit, and charm. Film historian G9 Basinger described Goddard as a natural comedian with a sharp, intelligent delivery and a knack for physical comedy. Goddard's fashion sense also made a mark on Hollywood. She was known for her elegant and glamorous style, both on and off the screen. Her iconic gowns and sophisticated accessories helped to define the look of the era and continue to inspire fashion designers today. Actresses like Marilyn Monroe and Jane Russell have cited Goddard as an inspiration, both for her acting and her style. Director Sofia Coppola has also cited Goddard as an influence, particularly in her film Marie Antoinette, which features a lavish and opulent visual style reminiscent of Goddard's films. Overall, Paulette Goddard's contributions to the film industry and popular culture continue to be felt today. Her talent, style, and influence have left a lasting impact on both Hollywood and the world of fashion. Paulette Goddard, born to a father of Ashkenazi Jewish descent and a mother with English ancestry, played the character of Hannah in The Great Dictator. Interestingly, Hannah was named after Sir Charles Chaplin's mother. In this film, Chaplin cast his wife, Goddard, as the female lead, who portrayed a cleaner. Chaplin demanded that she scrub the entire set, to which Goddard initially refused. However, filming only resumed when she agreed to his request. Their relationship was strained during this time, which might have influenced Chaplin's behavior towards Goddard. Paulette Goddard, the famous actress, had a rich and fascinating life outside of the spotlight. She was known for her love of art, antiques, and fashion, often seen attending auctions and art exhibits. Goddard's passion for art and beauty often influenced her work, as she brought a sense of elegance and sophistication to every role she played. In addition to her love of the arts, Goddard was also deeply committed to various philanthropic causes. She was a longtime supporter of the American Red Cross, often donating her time and resources to help those in need. Goddard was also a passionate advocate for animal rights, working closely with organizations like the ASPCA to promote animal welfare and protection. Goddard's personal values and interests were deeply intertwined with her professional life. She believed in using her platform as an actress to make a positive impact on the world, and she was always looking for ways to give back and make a difference. Whether through her support of the arts or her dedication to various charitable causes, Goddard was a true trailblazer who left a lasting legacy in the world of entertainment and beyond. Paulette Goddard is best known for her role as Miriam Aarons in the all-female cast film The Women. Despite over 130 roles played by women in the movie, no doubles were used in the fight sequence where Rosalind Russell bites Goddard, resulting in a permanent scar. Despite this, the two remained friends. Goddard was also the leading contender for the role of Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind. However, she lost the part due to her inability to produce a marriage certificate proving her marriage to Charles Chaplin and the emergence of Vivien Leigh. Goddard married Chaplin when she was 26, making her the oldest of his 4 wives at the time of their marriage. She was the only one in her 20s, and the only one with whom he had no children. Their marriage was the longest of Chaplin's 4 marriages, lasting from 1936 to 1942. Paulette Goddard was a trailblazing actress, known for her work in films like Modern Times and The Women. She left a lasting impact on the industry with her talent and versatility. For those looking to follow in her footsteps, it's important to remember that hard work and dedication are key. Aspiring professionals should constantly hone their craft, whether that means taking acting classes, practicing their skills, or staying up to date on industry trends. It's also important to be persistent and resilient, as success in the entertainment industry often requires facing and overcoming rejection. In addition to these practical tips, it's also important to stay true to yourself and your artistic vision. Paulette Goddard was known for her unique style and approach to acting, and aspiring professionals can learn from her example by embracing their own individuality and bringing their unique perspectives to their work. As the industry continues to evolve and change, there will be many opportunities for new and exciting contributions. By staying dedicated, persistent, and true to themselves, aspiring professionals can help shape the future of the entertainment world and leave their own lasting legacy. Paulette Goddard, an accomplished actress, received specific direction from George Cukor while working on The Women. He instructed her to forget her usual techniques and give her best imitation of Spencer Tracy as Miriam Aarons. Goddard's portrayal of a gamin in Charlie Chaplin's Modern Times is also noteworthy. To ensure she appeared shorter than Chaplin, she either went barefoot or wore flat shoes. Diane Lane and Gwen Humble have both played Goddard in films, with Lane appearing in Chaplin and Humble in The Scarlett O'Hara War.
Paulette Goddard was a determined
and innovative actress who left a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. Born in 1910, she began her career as a fashion model before transitioning to acting in the 1930s. She quickly made a name for herself with her memorable performances in films such as Modern Times and The Women. Throughout her career, Goddard was known for her passion and commitment to her craft. She was not afraid to take on challenging roles and was always looking for new ways to push the boundaries of what was possible in film. Her groundbreaking work helped to pave the way for future generations of actresses and continues to be celebrated and studied today. Despite facing numerous challenges and setbacks throughout her career, Goddard never gave up. She continued to work hard and pursue her dreams, even in the face of adversity. Her perseverance and determination are a powerful reminder of the importance of never giving up and always striving to achieve our goals. In the end, Paulette Goddard's legacy is one of passion, innovation, and enduring impact. She will always be remembered as a trailblazer and a true pioneer in the world of entertainment. Her story is a testament to the power of creativity and perseverance and serves as an inspiration to us all. Paulette Goddard is known for her role as the gamin in Charlie Chaplin's film Modern Times. Despite being one of the finalists for the role of Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind, she lost out to Vivien Leigh. Goddard's portrayal of the gamin required her to wear shabby clothing and no makeup, which caused tension between her and Chaplin. In one instance, when she arrived on set with her hair coiffed, Chaplin dumped a bucket of water over her head. Later in her career, Goddard starred as Lieutenant Joan O'Dowd in So Proudly We Hail. The Lux Radio Theater broadcast a 60-minute radio adaptation of the movie, with Goddard reprising her film role. Her performance in the film and radio adaptation showcased her talent and versatility as an actress. In October 1939, Paulette Goddard was voted Miss Halloween by moviegoers in that year's Photoplay magazine. Goddard is best known for her role as a gamin, also known as Ellen Peterson in Charlie Chaplin's film Modern Times. Goddard faced significant health challenges later in life. In 1975, she underwent invasive treatment for breast cancer and survived. However, she passed away on April 23, 1990, due to heart failure while receiving respiratory support for emphysema. She was 79 years old. Goddard was laid to rest in Ronco Village Cemetery, Switzerland, next to her last husband, Erich Maria Remarque, and her mother. Paulette Goddard faced a rift with co-star Claudette Colbert during the filming of So Proudly We Hail, after Colbert overheard Goddard claiming a closer friendship with Veronica Lake due to their similar age. However, Goddard was closer in age to Colbert than Lake. In Italian films, Goddard's voice was often dubbed by Giovanna Scotto, Dihia Cristiani, and Rosetta Calavetta. The actress's year of birth is a subject of debate, with sources citing 1911, 1914, or 1905. Municipal employees in Ronco, Switzerland, where she died, recorded her birth year as 1905. Paulette Goddard is best known for her role as the gamin in Charlie Chaplin's film Modern Times. Despite not receiving official credit, Goddard made significant contributions to the film story. She had a close professional and personal relationship with Chaplin, and their on-screen chemistry was undeniable. Goddard was also paired romantically with actor Ray Milland in 4 films, including the blockbusters Reap the Wild Wind and Kitty. Milland spoke highly of Goddard, describing her as wise, humorous, and hardworking. Despite her successful film career, Goddard never had children. In October 1944, she suffered a miscarriage while pregnant with Burgess Meredith's son. Goddard and Meredith were married twice, but their relationship was tumultuous, and they ultimately divorced. Throughout her career, Goddard worked with many notable actors and directors, leaving a lasting impact on the film industry. However, she remained fiercely private about her personal life and was known for her independent spirit. Paulette Goddard had a personal touch on set, with her own dressing room, clothes, and jewels. In Charlie Chaplin's Modern Times, she played the character of a gamin, and it is said that Chaplin was deeply involved in the musical score's recording. Goddard's philanthropy is also noteworthy, as she donated an estimated $20 million to New York University, leading to a residence hall being named after her. The Tisch School of the Arts also honors her with a named main staircase and scholarships. Paulette Goddard was a notable American actress, born in 1910, and active throughout the mid-20th century. She gained recognition for her role as Lieutenant Joan Odell in the 1943 film So Proudly We Hail, for which she received a Best Supporting Actress nomination, the only one in this category not associated with a Best Picture nominee that year. In the film Unconquered, Goddard played Abby, sharing screen time with Boris Karloff. During filming, Karloff had a 400 p.m. tea break written into his contract, a tradition that proved so popular that even Gary Cooper and Charles Chaplin visited the set for tea. This custom made such an impression on Goddard that she incorporated similar breaks into her future contracts. Goddard's acting career spanned various genres, from war films to westerns, and her impact extended beyond her on-screen presence. Her influence even shaped the filming process, leaving a lasting legacy in the world of cinema. Paulette Goddard's husbands were all writers for the screen. James Maughan wrote 2 screenplays before they married, while Charlie Chaplin contributed to 89 screenplays, both before, during, and after their marriage. During her marriage to Erich Maria Remarque, they dined together every night despite living in separate apartments in their Manhattan building. Remarque, a famous novelist, wrote screenplays before and during their marriage, and his books are still being adapted for movies today. When it came to her acting career, Cecil B. DeMille initially thought Paulette Goddard was wrong for the role of Luvette Corbeau in Northwest Mounted Police. However, when she arrived at his office in costume and makeup, speaking pidgin English, he changed his mind and cast her in the role. Goddard beat out Marlene Dietrich, Vivian Leigh, Catherine DeMille, Simone Simon, Anna Sten, Olympe Bradna, and Steffi Duna for the part. Paulette Goddard started her acting career while still working as a chorus girl for less than $100 a week. Her big break came when she was cast as a gamin in Charlie Chaplin's film Modern Times. During the filming of The Women in 1939, Rosalind Russell actually bit Paulette Goddard in their fight sequence, leaving a permanent scar. However, the incident didn't affect their friendship, and they remained close. Later, in 1942, Goddard played the role of Luvette Corbeau in Northwest Mounted Police. A 60-minute radio adaptation of the film was broadcast on Lux Radio Theater, with Gary Cooper, Paulette Goddard, and Preston Foster reprising their film roles. These experiences demonstrate Goddard's dedication to her craft and her ability to work with various actors in mediums, making her a valuable contributor to the film industry. As a teenager, Paulette Goddard and her mother traveled on steamships, often associating with wealthy men and occasionally swindling them. In 1936, Goddard married Charlie Chaplin during their world cruise, tying the knot in Canton, China. Later, when David O. Selznick was searching for the perfect actress to play Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind, Goddard was his top pick. Selznick and his wife, Irene Meyer Selznick, lived near the Chaplins, making Goddard a convenient choice. However, due to Chaplin's controversial political views, Goddard ultimately lost the role to Vivien Leigh. Despite missing out on the iconic part, Goddard's career continued to flourish, and she remained a prominent figure in Hollywood. Her life and career were filled with adventure, glamour, and a touch of scandal, making her a fascinating subject for any film enthusiast. Paulette Goddard was one of the 20 original Goldwyn Girls, which included famous actresses like Lucille Ball and Betty Grable. She had a notable relationship with Clark Gable, but it ended when he refused to give her a goodbye kiss before she left for Mexico to film a movie. Goddard's refusal to do a dangerous stunt in Unconquered led to Cecil B. DeMille rejecting her for a role in The Greatest Show on Earth, instead casting Gloria Graham, who was 8 years younger, and agreed to do the stunt. These events highlight Goddard's career and personal life, showcasing her as a significant figure in Hollywood's golden age. Let's take a moment to discuss the remarkable career of actress Paulette Goddard. Known for her work in films like Modern Times and The Women, Goddard left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. We'd love to hear your thoughts on her performances and her impact on cinema. Did you have a favorite Paulette Goddard film? What was it about her acting that stood out to you? Whether it was her comedic timing, her dramatic range, or her undeniable charm, we're sure her work resonated with many. Perhaps you've even been inspired by Goddard's career in your own creative pursuits. If so, we'd love to hear about it. And of course, if you found this discussion interesting, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing for more content celebrating the lives and work of influential figures in entertainment. Your support helps us continue to create and share this type of content with a wider audience. Thank you for joining us in this celebration of Paulette Goddard's work and legacy. We look forward to hearing your thoughts and insights in the comments below.